Welcome back to the channel. I am Lazy Nova, and if this is your first time here, what horrible life decisions have you made to make it all the way down here? Reevaluate yourself. I have a what if for y'all, in case you couldn't tell. That is, what if HUNK turned good? I'm sorry if you're hearing a lot of creaking. I'm sitting in a chair right now. It's really fucking old. I can't really do anything about it. If you hear like annoying background noises, it's me like either scratching my skin or it's this old ass fucking chair just creaking. Anyway, this idea first came to me after beating Requiem. After the boss fight with the commander, who was heavily implied to be HUNK, all I had that went through my mind was, there's no way they'd kill off a fan favorite like that so abruptly, right? Like, it's just so fucking like in your face. Like, boo, here's HUNK, die, bye. I'm just supposed to move on from that? That's just wasted potential. Then over time, my ADHD fucking mind just began to obsess over this thought until it grew into this idea. What if HUNK turned good? Without further ado, let's just jump right into the story. Our story starts off with Leon waking up after getting knocked unconscious after his fight with the big fucking fish, i.e. the Delago. Canonically, he was unconscious for 3 hours. So, the next logical step for any functional government, after 3 hours of radio silence, is to send another goddamn agent. I don't know why they didn't do this in canon, but hey, who knows? Maybe fictional governments have more faith in their agents than, real life governments. When Leon wakes up, his interaction with Hunnigan goes normal. However, she does mention that, due to your radio silence, the DSO sent another agent. You two know each other. This would surprise Leon for a quick moment before thinking it over and thinking, yeah, this makes sense. However, he doesn't know who the DSO would send. In the next logical step, he would ask Hunnigan, who's my backup? You're not gonna like it. They sent HUNK. What? He isn't even DSO anymore. They transfer him to BSAA. It can't be reversed, Leon. They sent him only 30 minutes ago. If you hurry, you can get Baby Eagle and leave as soon as the chopper with HUNK comes in. Yeah. Copy that. Condor 1 out. After this, the gameplay in the story goes relatively canonical and the same story beats as in the original RE4 remake, with the only different bits of this section is Leon mumbles to himself in annoyance that HUNK is getting involved in just HUNK's general character. From here on out goes up until the same until Leon reaches the village where Hunnigan calls in. Condor 1, got some bad news for you. The weather makes it impossible for any type of extraction. However, your backup still came via parachute. Just my luck. Where is he? About 5 clicks away. You two should meet up soon. He has your general location. Wonderful. And Leon, try to get along. I know it's hard considering your loosely shared history, but unfortunately you have to deal with him. Roost out. Hunnigan hangs up the walkie-talkie as Leon sighs, rolling his eyes and opening a wooden gate. My dad sent us backup? Yeah, he's a real piece of work. Better to stick close with me than him. Okay. They continue to walk until they have the same interaction with Mendez and Cannon. They cross the bridge falls apart, and once again they find themselves in the same boss fight area. Everything from here on out goes the same up until Mendez grabs Leon. Shit! Your heresy ends here, outsider! As Mendez goes to stab Leon with one of his elongated, fleshy ribs, a flash of grenade is thrown out and goes bang, making Mendez scream and yelp in pain as he grasps his eyes, dropping Leon in the process, who rolls out of the way. And in comes HUNK. Condor 1. He greets coldly. The same gas mask that Leon grew to hate comes into view. HUNK. Where's Baby Eagle? HUNK gets cut off, however, as Mendez recovers. HUNK thinks quickly and takes out a submachine gun and throws it to Leon, who catches it alongside the ammo. You should take more guns than just a pistol, Kennedy. Really would increase your chances for having a successful mission for once. Shut up and kill this ugly bastard. With that, the fight ensues. Mendez throws wooden planks, and Leon and HUNK dodges. They begin to shoot down Mendez until he grabs 2 explosive barrels, both of them shooting 2 individual barrels and making, well, The barrel explodes as Mendez falls to the ground. Leon jumps up and stabs the knife in Mendez's exposed back, making him scream in pain. Thinking quickly, Hunk jumps down and stabs the eye as well, doubling the damage, before taking out his gun and shooting the eye, with Leon following suit. This ends the fight immediately, with Mendez falling on his face and his fake eye rolling out. Both agents then see Ashley break open a window as Ashley calls out for Leon, both dipping from the fire-coated house and jumping out from the window. Ashley looks up to see Hunk, slightly intimidated from his, dark clothes and red-tinted gas mask. "Who are you? Are you the backup?" "Yeah. Codename Hunk. I'm here to extract you." "Great, we all know each other. Now let's move on. The fire is bound to get the villagers' attention." Ashley nods and Hunk leads the charge, with Hunk in front, Ashley in the middle, and Leon in the back. However, due to Hunk's demeanor, Ashley gets a little nervous and stays behind Leon, causing her to whisper to him. "I'm not gonna turn into one of them, am I?" she asks as she turns back to see the fire-coated house where Mendez now lie dead. "No, I won't let that happen." "What are you two whispering about back there?" Ashley jumps, surprised that Hunk could listen into their conversation from way up there. However, Leon stays cool and responds quickly. "Nothing. Baby Eagle was just intimidated by you." "She shouldn't be. She isn't my target." "I thought you'd have accurately explained her to me, Condor 1. I told her everything she needed to know." "Good. Now keep quiet. We could be ambushed at any moment." Leon takes a heavy sigh before dropping the topic, already frustrated with being forced to work with Hunk. Ashley, feeling the tension between the two, would pat Leon's shoulder as a sign of comfort. Eventually, the trio would reach the castle grounds, and once crossing the bridge, it would raise up, stopping them from ever going back. "Well, at least we don't have to worry about being followed or ambushed. Move out. We can lay low here if we clear out all the enemies." As they begin to walk, Leon's walkie lights up and he answers it, having the same conversation with Luis as he did in Canon. However, after the conversation, Hunk would begin to interject. "Was that Luis Sierra? So this is where he's been." "Oh, you know him. Want to share what you know about him with the class?" "He was an umbrella scientist. But don't worry, Kennedy. He was one of the good ones. The ones that felt remorse for what Umbrella did." "Doubt that." Wait. Umbrella? Those psychos that started the outbreak in Raccoon City? Luis is one of them? Was one of them. "But it's your turn now. What problem was he talking about?" he'd say, turning to face Ashley, who gulped nervously. I... Baby Eagle's been compromised. This causes Hunk to completely stop in his tracks, making the two stop as well. He turns around, looking Ashley up and down before facing Leon. "How?" "She has one of those parasites inside of her, the same ones that these fine folk of this country have." "And you fail to mention your failure to mission control? We have it under control. Luis has a cure for her." Hunk stares at Leon with scrutiny. "Not only have you failed to retrieve Baby Eagle in your given time frame, but you've also took a nap for 3 hours while on the mission, and you've compromised the main objective. You're the last person I want to hear about. You're still on about Raccoon City, Kennedy. You're on a mission, Kennedy. Your petty feelings for me and for the events that day are drastically endangering our chances for a successful mission." Before the fights could break out into something more, Ashley calls out, pointing up towards the upper ground of a staircase in front of them, as multiple shadows of people walking around would be seen by the trio. "We're, not alone, so could you please not fight?" Hunk and Leon stare for a moment, quiet, before Hunk points accusingly at Leon. "The mission's changed. Cure Baby Eagle and extract her safely. No more petty grudges, Kennedy. That's an order from your superior." Hunk stares with finality as he once again leads the charge. Leon clutches his pistol tightly, the knuckles on his hands whitening as his anger is shown for the quickest of seconds. Ashley, however, notices this and rubs his back, trying to offer some sort of comfort. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's just get this over with. And with that, I will end this first part. I know it was a bit short, but I wanted to gauge a feeling of what the community wants. If you want more of these types of videos, if you like this what if, let me know. Let me know your what if suggestions that you want to see. I'm open to doing Deku, Naruto, maybe not Naruto. Maybe Naruto. Yeah, Deku, MHA, Naruto, Resident Evil, maybe Mortal Kombat what ifs. Just, let me know what you think. Let me know what you want. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace.